Welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, my name is Cherie and this is Lady Red Lifestyle. So Huda Beauty just came out with 3 new palettes, the Wild palettes, and out of the 3, I went with the Chameleon palette. Look how beautiful this is. And let me show you what this palette looks like. Absolutely stunning. I've already played with it. Hence the look. But let's see what she says about this palette on the website. The 9 shades in this palette have luxe, innovative textures that look unreal on everyone. From suede soft mattes to complementary metallics, sparkly and foiled, to one never before seen multi-reflective 3D embossed python print. Woo, she sure is selling that, isn't she? They are good with words. But let me tell you, I was like, what shade is that? The 3D embossed python print? But it's this right here. You know, they gotta sell you. They gotta sell you. They gotta sell you. You know, that's what they do. But yes, this palette retails for $29. I suggest you head on over to Sephora and pick it up if you want to save some money, because I went on to Huda Beauty's website when this first launched, because it wasn't on Sephora's website. It said $39. So at the end of the day, when I got to the end of it, it was $47, and I said no thank you. No thank you, because I wasn't going to pay $47 for this. No, she was not. And then a few hours later, it was on Sephora's website. So it was there for $29, and then I had a credit of $10. So girl, she paid $21. That is it, and that is all. But $47, I was not going to. But anywho, towards the end of the video, once I apply my makeup, we'll chit chat like we always do, and I'll tell you how I feel about this palette and whether or not you should pick it up or not, because you know she gonna be honest about it, because money is hard to come by. All right, so we don't want to spend coins that we don't have to spend. That's what I'm here for. So if you guys are interested in how I achieve this look, well, you know what to do. So I'm going to prime my eyes with my paint pot from MAC in the shade Painterly. I have the P. Louise base, but I haven't seen that base since I bought it. I don't know where it's at. I try to keep all new products together, so I'm assuming the P. Louise is somewhere in a drawer with some other products that are new. This is an absolutely stunning palette. It speaks to me. I am just in awe of it. So let's just get into it. So I'm going to start off with this gold shade and use it as my brow bone highlight. And keep in mind, I'm going to wet my brush for this palette simply because my face makeup is already done and she don't want to mess it up. I did my makeup, headed over to Sephora, picked it up, and you see, I just wanted to be ready to film, ready to go. So I'm going to go in with my fluffy brush and go in with this shade right here in the middle. Let's see what it do. Very tangerine shade. She looks like a creamsicle. I like. So to deepen this up slightly, I'm going to go in with this shade. These 2 shades are pretty identical, but clearly not seeing it on camera, but in person they look absolutely identical, but just this one is a little deeper. Using the same brush, now I'm taking this one in the crease too, but not bringing it all the way up like I did with the first shade. To place more product, especially on a fluffy brush, just tap it. Now I'm loving this as is. As is. Goodness gracious, I don't even want to add another color. But we must continue. So I guess, because I like it the way it is, I'm gonna go in with this shade right here. She better not act up now, because I'm loving this. I'm loving this. I'm gonna go in lightly. This is a Sigma Precision Firm Blender. And keeping it on the edge, just to add some depth. You know, we gotta be deep. Okay. Okay. Now I only picked up this palette, but you know, if it gives me life, I might pick up another one. So I'm gonna go in with that same brush we used and go in with that tangerine shade. Just kind of clean it up a little bit, blend out whatever needs to be blended before we continue on. And then going in with a clean brush, just kind of diffuse this a bit. So I'm gonna use my finger and go in with this shade. See what it looks like. Very pretty. And we're putting it in that empty space on the lid. It's a cranberry shade. Definitely reminds me of my first eyeshadow at MAC, which I believe is called Cranberry. Now I'm gonna try this wet and let me see how it shows up. It's the same. So I'm gonna wet my brush for this shade too. So let's go in and put it in the inner corner. I'm bringing it further out. So far, everything in this palette has performed very well. I am extremely pleased. I was nervous because some of the other palettes people have complained about not blending well, things of that nature. So I haven't had any issues, which is a plus because we work hard for our money. We work really hard for our money. You tell these people making these palettes, we work hard for our money. We don't have time for messed up palettes. We don't have time for messed up eyeshadows that don't blend out. I take a bit of the tangerine shade with my blending brush and just add it right above the purple. You don't have to do this, it's just extra. So let's work on this bottom lash line. Using the same brushes, I'm gonna first go in with that tangerine shade. No need to dirty up a bunch of brushes. Bringing it all the way over. You guys know I like to blow it out. So I'll bring this out even further, right on the edge, to blow it out. Connect and take it out a little further. Then we're going to go in with that other shade that I said was slightly deeper than this one. This is a bold palette, so we're going to be bold. Can't be scared. It's just makeup. It washes off. Now don't go and meet your significant other's parents like this. Like, don't do that. You know, don't do that. Wouldn't recommend that, but unless, you know, the family's already gossiped about you wearing a whole bunch of makeup. Then they know what to expect. Then I'm going to take that small definer blending brush or firm blending brush and take it right under the lash line. Keeping it right here on the outer edge. Not taking it over. You could if you like. Now I'm going to take a definer brush and go in with that beautiful purple and add it to the lower lash. Bring it all the way over. So now I'm just gonna go off camera, add some lashes, and finish up this face and these lips, and I'll be right back. So I don't know if you guys can tell, but I am sweating up in here. I am sweating. And I thought I would show you. I'm going in with this luminous blush in Loverboy from Jaclyn Hill, because I didn't want you guys to be like, what are you doing? How do you do that with the fan? Yes, so I need to go turn the air on because it's hot. I was supposed to be putting on lashes, but I want to show you guys. This is Laguna from Cargo. And just to add a little bit more of that orange, let's put it right here. And I'm loving it. I'm loving it. So funny, my sister was saying the other day about McDonald's and their sweetie. She was like, I wish they would just give these celebrities an opportunity to come up with something new, because how many times can you flip the same sandwiches? I mean, we all do the same thing pretty much. Sweet and sour, you know, we all do the same stuff. So it would be a good idea to let them come up with something new and fresh, because we need something new and fresh. I feel like we be all eating the same stuff all the time and you get tired. Come up with something new. Now I'm gonna put on my lashes and my lips. So while off camera, I decided to go in with this copper shade in the center where I put the cranberry shade, just because I felt like I needed more. I just needed more, and that's what I did. So that's it, and that's all. So in my waterline, I added this peach color from ColourPop, and I can't quite see the shade because it's so tiny. So yeah, I'll put it right here. So for my lips, I went in with Chestnut from MAC, but of course. And then for lip gloss, I added Motorsport from MAC, and this is the Aaliyah. So she had a collection with MAC, and I bought about 4 of these because they went on sale for 40% off because nobody was buying it. Yes, when you When you go in, you be going in there, check in there, and 40% stock up. So let's get to the nitty gritty. You guys know how I am. I love this palette. I love it. And all the shades work properly, at least for me. I didn't have any issues. I didn't use two shades, this one right here and the brown one, but I used all the rest of the shades and I didn't have any issues whatsoever. I think it is a beautiful palette. In all honesty, I own two other palettes from Huda Beauty, a larger pan palette and one that's small like this, but I got it in an Ipsy box. I've never used it. I've been very hesitant to buy these types of eyeshadow palettes because it's like some people love it and some people don't. And the people that I've subscribed to, I really trust their opinions, and when they say it's a no-go, they don't necessarily say it's a no-go, but they'll say, you know, I had trouble with 3 shades out of the palette. 2 of them didn't blend well, or 1 of them didn't show up well. This is a palette that's $29. I mean, we have what, 9 shades in here? Yeah, 9 shades in here, and 3 of them don't work? Oh, I don't want it. You feel me? I'm not talking about this palette. I'm just speaking about other palettes that she has put out in the past. A 9-pan palette and you're displeased with 2 or more of the shades, I don't want to buy. I work hard for my money. Listen, I need all my shades to work. All of them. So I recommend this palette. I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you in my next video. Bye.